some sort of a rock opera is opening tonight. Is that right, Dave, and tomorrow night, both?
That is right, Harry. It is opening tonight, the premiere of a rock opera, actually a new wave opera. It's called Berlin 1990, and I've got with me Bo Richards from Make Me a Records Company. Bo also manages a group called Ozzie that happened to put this opera together. Bo, tell us a little about Berlin 1990.
Well, Dave, Berlin 1990, it's kind of a little crazy, a little nuts, but actually getting down to basics, it's about how in 1985 or around there somewhere we've got nuclear holocaust, and people are not too happy about that, especially the creative people, the artists, and they go to flee to Berlin in 1990, and a Heilmann energy barrier, that's an energy barrier, is constructed. But let's talk about something about that, because people are going to come and see that tonight later on.
Yes. Tell me about the axion, this symbol that I've been seeing all around town. What does it mean?
This axion came to a dream to the creator of Berlin 1990, and it is a composite of the letters Ozzie, O-Z-Z-I-E, and also the numerals in futuristic of 1990, as you see. And it's been seen all over town. Some of our fans made these things that and put them all over town. I don't know why. We're getting a little static from the county, but it's cool.
Okay, let's get the band to play something from Berlin 1990.
That's it. Okay. Vavu, vavu, 1, 2, 3.
That's just a sample of what it's going to be like here starting at 9 o'clock. The group Permanent Wave is going to open the activities, and then about 11 o'clock, maybe 11:20, Ozzie will perform Berlin 1990. Bo, where are you going to take the show after here?
We're probably going to go to the Bay Area, and then if we get some monetary things...
Some bread.
And some bread, yeah. We'll probably go around the world with it, since this is the first world premiere of a new wave rock opera.
Well, there you go, Harry, from Slick Willie's. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Dave. Gee, I wish Bo could have worn his makeup tonight. It would have made the show even more exciting. Anyway, that's tonight, and tomorrow night, Berlin 1990 at Slick Willie's. They're located at Fulton Avenue near Cottage, okay?
What you're watching is a performance by a group of Sacramento musicians called Ozzie. But the 6 members of Ozzie are in their mid to late 20s and not teenagers, and most have attended college. Bass guitarist Happy Jack was one of the 3 original members of Ozzie back in 1971.
We've been doing a lot of the music that we've been doing for years. Like some of the songs that we play currently were written as much as 3 to 5 years ago. So, you know, this all of a sudden this label comes along and it gets attached to us, but you know, it doesn't really have much of a reference anymore to any of the music that's happening now. Actually, punk rock was it applied mainly to the British groups when it first started coming out of London and stuff like that, and then when it reached the United States, it became a lot more diffuse, and that's why usually the term new wave is used now.
I'm depicting Berlin of the future.
Is this part of philosophy of yours personally, or is it just the show?
No, this is more in dealing with the show, because it's trying to mesh science fiction with a little bit of history.
It was Happy Jack who first came up with the idea to do the show Berlin 1990.
It's hard to sometimes separate parody from reality, but it was mainly done in, you know, as a lampooning of the whole idea, because that too has been an element of punk rock or new wave, has been sort of, you know, swastikas and iron crosses, and we're just kind of making fun of that whole trip.
But you're in no way endorsing the Nazi movement. Right?
No. Hopefully, on the other hand, we're making it appear so ridiculous that it'd be totally unpalatable to anyone.
Some people really do get carried away when they attend this type of a concert.
Yes, the Heilman energy barrier, I feel, is the salvation of the world to come. Figuring that the future Holocaust to come will singe our hair and send it frizzed out in a million directions, shot like arrows.
Is this a true philosophy you have, or are you kind of spaced out on drugs at all?
No, I do not use drugs. I use atomic energy. It may have perversed my mind in some small way, but I can't imagine how.
Is this a gag with you, or do you truly believe it?
I absolutely believe in this. This will be the next political party, Berlin 1990.
What do you see as far as your future goes?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we all have our daydreams about riding around in limousines, and sold-out concerts at Oakland Coliseum, but I don't know, as long as we keep evolving and keep coming up with new things, we'll pretty much just kind of continue. And if we happen to make the big time in that way, that would be great.
Has any of your family and friends seen your show?
Friends, but I don't think any of my family has seen me on stage. They'd be real surprised.